What's up, everybody? This your boy King Hussle, and yes, it's the best money channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell, so whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you will be the first one to be notified. You will be the first one to know what's going on, and hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell on all the YouTube channels. So I'm talking this one right here, King Hussle. King Hussle X1M, no rags, just riches, King Hussle Crazy Reaction, the Hussle Family, Turn Motivation into Means, and Dog Pound Exotic Pups. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title in every video. Once you click the title in every video, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up. Alright, got a lot of fake King Hussle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or a video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for, alright? And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything, so let's get this thing started. What to do, my real King Hussle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, my real Hussle Nation Empire family members, and we are back at it again with the gems. I am back at it again with the sauce that's going to turn everybody into a boss. You tired of being a zero? You ready to be your family hero? Well, listen up and let's get to it, all right? Today's video, I am going to give you guys the information in the gems, the sauce, on how you can turn your personal credit into a 500, a 480, into a 700, 800 credit score, right? So you can turn yourself into a personal guarantor towards your business credit, and you can start getting major loans, credit cards, and lines of credit, all right? So without further ado, let's get into this major sauce, all right? So a lot of people think that it's hard to build your credit or clean your credit or get your credit into order, and it's really not. It's just based off the information that you know. A lot of people don't understand that you can do anything that you want to do in this world, long as you got the information to do it. A lot of people are not willing to learn the information to do a lot of things in this life. And the number one money game in this world is credit. So I will believe that everybody who wants to make money will learn the number one money game in the world, which is credit. Because credit will set you free, credit will get you money, and credit will allow you to be able to do certain things that the average American wouldn't be able to do because they don't have good credit. And once you learn credit, you learn certain rules and you learn loopholes that you can legally do to obtain money and live life without having to do certain things in these streets and rip and run and just certain things that a lot of people don't want to do, right? So when it comes to getting no doc loans, $50,000 small startup business no doc loans, a lot of people don't understand that it's more to it than that. It's ways that you have to, because at the end of the day, when you're getting a loan, a credit card, a line of credit, you're borrowing money from this lender of this bank. And they want to make sure that they're going to get their money back just like anybody else that would lend anybody some money. They want their money back. And if they're going to lend you some money because you need it, you're going to pay an APR, which is a percent, that annual percentage rate that you're going to pay extra on that loan. So people with bad credit have higher APR rates, and people with good credit have lower APR rates. So people with good credit, let's say me and you got a $10,000 loan. I have an 800 credit score, and you have a 550 credit score. Your APR is going to be higher than mine. So I might pay on that $10,000 loan, I might be paying altogether back $12,000. On the other hand, since you have bad credit on a $10,000 loan, you might be paying back $30,000 on that bad credit loan. And that's how the bad credit game works. They give out bad credit loans. They give out lump sums of bad credit. But you're going to be paying almost double the amount back. Vice versa, somebody with good credit will be paying when they will pay just a couple of dollars on the penny. So when people want to get these $50,000 no doc small startup business loans, it's not just, okay, I got an LLC, I got an EIN number. It's more to it. It's having an LLC, having an EIN number, having a business bank account, checking and savings. And then when I tell you guys to get banks at these credit unions and smaller banks, these are the banks that's holding on to money that they need to get out, that they need to give the people. And it's going to be easier for you to get the loan or credit card or line of credit with those banks because they need your business. They're going to work with you. You know, they're almost thirsty for your business. There's nothing illegal about that. Having your business structured the right way, having an actual business number, a business email, not a Google or a Yahoo, a John Smith at cleaning.com, a real business email. Having a website, having your number registered with the 401 National Directory. Now, a website isn't mandatory, but a website sometimes will help you in certain situations getting approved for higher limit loans, more than $50,000. A lot of people think just because you have bad credit and they present bad credit loans, you can get that loan. A lot of people don't sit down and understand the logistics and the magnitude of getting loans and credit cards and lines of credit. There's certain factors that they're going to look at to see if you're going to be a bad liability or a good liability when it comes to getting this money, getting this loan. So when it comes to getting small business no doc loans for new businesses, it's 3 ways you can do it. Personal guarantors. You can use yourself as a personal guarantor. You can use somebody else as a personal guarantor. Third way is, or the second way is, you can just build your business credit from the ground up without having to use yourself as a personal guarantor. Because if you do it that way, you won't have to even think about your personal credit. Everything will be based on your business credit. So, for my people out there that want to get these new small startup business loans, $50,000 no doc loans, even $100,000 no doc loans, you got to understand, if you're going to use yourself as a personal guarantor, you have to make sure your personal credit, your personal profile is structured the right way. A lot of people, first of all, a lot of people use creditkarma.com and they get their free credit reports. Those are not accurate. Stop using it. I'm going to tell y'all this every time. Credit Karma does not give you your accurate FICOs, and they only give you 2 FICOs. When y'all see the Vantage 3.0 score at the bottom, that's they basically guessing your credit score, what it could possibly be. Go to Experian.com, pay the $25 a month, and you will get your accurate FICO score, which will tell you your 3 FICOs, your Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. And you will see the accurate debt on your credit report, and you will see the accurate information on your credit report. When it comes to building and repairing your credit, you have to rebuild and get the accurate information on your report. So updating emails, updating addresses, updating phone numbers. It starts there. Now, a lot of people think to rebuild their credit, you have to clean everything off your credit profile. That is not the situation. That is not the case. Because at the end of the day, the older accounts on your credit profile is what's giving you the age on your account. And lenders and banks and people who, when it comes to getting anything under your credit, they want to see the age on your account. They want to see how aged it is. Have you been paying on such amount of accounts for a long time and been keeping up with payments? That's what they want to see. So a lot of people don't have good payment history on their credit reports. That could be a reason why you're not getting approved for bad credit loans, because the payment history on your credit report. You have no trade lines on your credit report. You're showing that you've been paying nothing. You have nothing to show that you can show that if they gave you a loan, you would pay it back. You have no trade lines. You have no primary trade lines. You have nothing in your account showing that you can make payments for X amount of time on a high amount. So that could be one reason why you're not getting approved for bad credit loans. Pay stubs might not be making enough. So, how much you make, the age on your credit report, the payment history on your credit report, all factors in if you're going to get this loan or not. So, when it goes to show that you got $5,000-$10,000 in debt on your credit report that's delinquent, that's in collections, and you haven't been paying on that, why would they give you a loan for X amount? So you have to structure your personal credit in the right way, and that's what Trade Line does. Trade Lines will boost your credit report, your credit score, the payment history, all that on your credit report, so you'll be able to get these loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. Now, it's something called good debt and it's something called bad debt, and a lot of people don't understand this. The bad debt is the debt that you have right now that's being reported to your credit report that you're not paying on at all. That's delinquent and just sitting there. So it's a calendar on everybody's credit report. It either going to be a green check or a red X. And that red X means you have not made a payment. You missed a payment, which is bringing your credit score down, your payment history down, all that down. Then you got good debt, which are the trade lines and the primary trade lines, and the debt that you have that you're paying back, paying off each month on time, which is building your payment history and the debt on your credit report. So if you get good debt, more good debt on your credit report, it's going to mix in with the bad debt, and it's going to be one large number. And now that you're making payments on this good debt, it's going to be a facade that this one large number you're making payments on each month now. So when I say go get the $41,000 from creditstrong.com, you need that. You have to have some type of payment history on your credit report. You got to have debt on your good debt on your credit report. That $41,000 will report to your credit report as good debt because you're paying on it each month. They got $11,000 at creditstrong.com, and Credit Strong has a website that you can go to, or that's powered by this creditmagnum.com, which give you from $2,000 to $30,000 in trade line. So you get the $11,000 from Credit Strong and the $30,000 from Magnum Credit. That's $41,000 in trade lines that you, in good payment history trade lines and good debt that you got reporting to your credit report now. Then you go to the Avas, the Selfs, the Kickoffs, those credit builder places, banks. You can get the 85 to 10, if not more, in primary trade lines to report to your credit report. Now you got primary trade lines being reported. That's what you need, more of that. And that's going to boost your credit report, your credit score even more. And that's what these lenders and banks and people want to see, primary trade lines. They want to see accounts that's primary in your name, because there's a difference between trade lines and primary trade lines. Primary trade lines, if you don't make a payment, it's going to impact your credit score negatively. So they know it's a stronger will to have to pay those primary trade lines than that trade line, because if you don't make a payment on that trade line, it's not going to impact your credit score negatively. It just won't report. And a lot of people are not understanding that. So that's why banks and lenders want to see more primary trade lines on your credit report than just regular trade lines, which is perfectly fine. So like I said, they got the Self, the Avas, the Kickoffs. And, you can add your rent history on your credit report. You can add your Netflix, your streaming services bills on your. You can add any bill on your credit report. That'll turn into a primary trade line, as long as it's in your primary in your name. That's a finesse right there. Then they got the secure loans and the secure credit cards, which are credit cards and loans that you're leveraging and putting up your own money with. So you're not getting an unsecured credit card or unsecured loan, because that's the money that you're asking to borrow. When it's secured, you're using your own money and putting your own money up as collateral. It's secured by you. So when you get a secured credit card, let's say you got $10,000, $5,000, $10,000 to play with to start building your credit, you can get you a $5,000 credit card, a $5,000 secured credit card, a $5,000 secured loan. Now your credit limit is $5,000. Vice versa, you get an unsecured loan or unsecured credit card, they're not going to give you $5,000. They might give you $500, if that. A $500 loan, a $500 credit card, if that. $300, $250. Because your credit score is bad because you have no credit, you have no payment history on your credit report. You have no age. The age on your credit report isn't there. Like, that's why y'all don't be getting approved for these loans, credit cards, and lines of credit, when y'all just jump off the camera or the video and go apply when I'm telling y'all what to do to get approved, but y'all don't listen. So it makes it kind of hard, or it's going to be hard for you if you're not following instructions. I'm telling you that you have to have these things added before you try to go get these things. A lot of y'all LLCs and EIN numbers, all that's delinquent. Y'all done had these LLCs for a couple years now, but haven't filed y'all annually reports on them. So if you don't file your annually report on your LLC, it's going to be delinquent. You have to file every year. I know a lot of y'all don't got business bank accounts, checking or savings. And having a business bank account is mandatory. And you have to have it for at least 6 months to start getting loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. So that's pushing you back 6 months right there, just by not getting your business in order when you got this LLC and EIN number, not taking it serious. So by you getting that stuff in order, adding those trade lines, because once you add those trade lines, the pressure is off of you now. You added those trade lines, now it's there. So now you know your credit is going to start getting better now because you have those and you're making payments on these trade lines each month on time because the payments are coming directly out of your bank account or a debit card, whatever, however you're paying each month, auto pay, so you won't miss a payment. Now you building payment history on your credit report. You got debt on your credit report that you're paying on, and it's a high limit. That's what they want to see. That's how you build your personal credit so you can leverage it towards your business credit as a personal guarantor to start getting loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. Even doing your research, because there's different groups, different lenders, different banks out there with different requirements. So you might go to that bank and they might want a 650 personal credit score for a personal guarantor. But LCF Group only wants a 500 personal credit score for a personal guarantor. And have your bank account, your business bank account up for at least 6 months and make at least $6,000 of revenue. Different requirements for different lenders. That's why research is very powerful. Information is very powerful. Knowledge is very powerful because what I know will help me. Vice versa, what you don't know is not going to help you. If I know how to get loans and credit cards and lines of credit, I can walk in the bank and do it. But you don't, so you're going to have a hard time. You're going to have a hard time trying to figure out what to do this, how to do that, how to do that. Knowledge is power. Applying that knowledge will set you free. See, a lot of people out there worry about the wrong things. Like a lot of people worry about just getting money and just to look good and impress other people and, you know what I mean, and take care of insecurities that they have in their life that they feel like this is what's hindering them for getting the person or meeting the people that they want to meet. Not me. I'm going to keep it real to the end, point blank, period. I'm not going to change or none of that. Just because somebody's self-made and got millions of dollars or $1 million or whatever, doesn't mean they're going to change. Y'all do know the richest people in the world has no jewelry, almost don't got no homes. They cars, they drive regular cars. Only black people really think that once you get some money, you just gotta. It's gonna be somebody out here that keeps it real for us black people. And that's going to be me. I'm here to let y'all know just because you got money, just because you can do this and do that, doesn't mean you have to do it. Once you're financially, need to get something to eat, woke up from making videos, but once you're financially rich in the mind and understand how finances go and how business goes and how money goes, because money comes and goes, and how you understand that you have to pay to live. And no disrespect to anybody, but let me give you guys an example. Your guy CJ so cool. Millions of dollars. Now he's broke. Why? No investments. Poor money management. Buying jewelry. Don't know nothing about jewelry. Paid $100,000 for a chain. The chain worth $7,000 now. Not knowing nothing about jewelry. That's what happens. People spend hundreds of millions of dollars on jewelry, not knowing nothing about jewelry, and wasting money when they could have spent that on properties or businesses, investments that's going to keep that money coming back in. Investments and passive income, that's what lasts forever. Once you invest into the right things. But we'll get back to that. Let's get back to this loan stuff. And then you can piggyback off people who have good credit. So you know an uncle, a brother, a cousin, a friend who has good personal credit, a good business credit, you can piggyback off them and don't have to worry about your personal credit, but they'll be your personal guarantor, which means if anything happens to that business, they'll be personally liable for that. And a lot of people don't even. That's rare that you have somebody that loves you that much that would put that, you know what I'm saying? But it happens. And then you got the option to just build your business credit. And how do you build your business credit without having to use your personal credit as a personal guarantor? It's not hard. Getting your LLC, getting your EIN number, open up a business bank account, checking and savings with a credit union or a smaller bank, getting your Dun and Bradstreet number, getting your Paydex and PayNet score, start getting business trade lines, net 30s. Those are business trade lines and accounts that you can get to pay off in 30 days that will report to your credit report. So they got Uline, Granger, Quail. They got so many different places that you can get net 30 accounts that you can use to report to your business credit. Credit Strong has a credit building a business credit builder that you can pay. It's like $1,000 or $1,200, but it will build you got 5 business credit scores, and it'll build like 4 of them, 4 or 5 of them. It won't build your paydex, but it'll build the other ones that you need. It's like your paynet and all that, which will help you get the cars and stuff like that. Paydex, Uline, Granger, Quell, Nav. It's a lot of different business trade lines out there that help you build your business credit fast, just like personal credit, and start getting these loans, credit cards, and lines of credit without having to use yourself as a personal guarantor. When it comes to getting loans, credit cards, and lines of credit, these banks and these lenders want to see that you can handle money and you have money coming in. They look at your track history. Have you ever had a loan? How much debt do you got? Are you paying on this debt? How long have you had this debt? They look at your track history. If you don't have a track history, they're not going to mess with you. But if you got a track history, which is coming from these net 30s, these trade lines, and all that, then you're going to be good. And another thing, on your personal credit, they got AU accounts, authorized users, personal and business, authorized users, which means you can buy, which are credit card accounts. You can buy this credit card account. You're supposed to have at least two credit cards being reported to your credit report. But they got these credit card accounts that you can buy to report to your credit report as if you have the card and you're paying it on time. You're not going to get the card, but it's going to report to your credit report on time. They have accounts from $1,000 to $100,000. So if you got $50,000, $60,000 in debt being reported on your credit report from the other trade line places, plus another $60,000, that's almost $120,000 in debt, good debt being reported to your credit report. Now you in the game. Now you looking good. Now you not gonna have a hard time getting that $50,000 new small startup business no doc loan. It's different loan options that they offer you. And it's all based off the information that you give them. So knowing what information to give them will help you out. Not following instructions and not taking information that I gave you and utilizing it is not going to get you the loan, the credit card, the line of credit. And then they got trust funds out there. Trust funds are to protect your assets. You can put anything in a trust fund, money, businesses, all type of stuff in trust funds. Nothing illegal about a trust fund. It's just people don't know about it, so once they hear something that's foreign or they never heard, they think it's a scam or fraud or illegal. No, this is how the rich get richer. Millionaires and billionaires have nothing in their name because they get something and they protect it. And then you got bankruptcy. People hear bankruptcy and think, oh, I'm not filing bankruptcy. That's fraud. That's illegal. No, there's nothing fraud or illegal about bankruptcy. People file bankruptcy. Almost every celebrity out there filed bankruptcy. You probably didn't even hear about it. That's when you accumulate an X amount of bills that you financially can't take on. So it's different bankruptcy. You can either restructure the payments to pay less. You can either file bankruptcy to not have to pay anything and they take all your assets. Okay, if they're going to take all your assets and you have no assets to take, all you're going to have to do is close your business because your trust fund is protecting your assets. What's the difference between you getting a $100,000 business loan, investing into this business, and it not working? Failed business, right? But that money is gone. Vice versa, somebody being smart and just understanding like, okay, I understand it doesn't take that much to build a business. So I'm going to take a % of this money, put it in this trust fund to protect it, take the next amount, invest in this business, and hey, it might work, and hey, it might not. And if it doesn't, cool, I'll file bankruptcy, and they'll take all the assets from this business, which will be almost nothing because all the assets have been protected from this trust fund that I am not the beneficiary of. I'm just a trustee of. You make somebody else the beneficiary of, your son, your daughter. That's what they do. Trust fund babies. And come on, man, I can really help y'all out. I'm trying to help y'all. But y'all just got to understand and pay attention to what I'm saying and understand that everything that I'm saying is not cap. Nothing is cap about what I'm saying. I'm just not the person out there that just gets money and go buy things that's going to depreciate. I like making passive income. I'm like making passive income and investing my money in things that's going to appreciate and make me money back. Life is real. I'm not trying to fake it till I make it for nobody. Like, I got family members, I got a son, like, I got people who depend on me. Like, I'm not gonna be wasting my money to fake it till I make it. No, I'm gonna keep it real for y'all. Like, I still wash my clothes. I still have Nike joggers that I didn't wash a couple times. Just a little faded. Like, I'm not gonna be spending money on designer brands and all that money. No, I'd rather push my own brand out there and promote my own product, which I am getting ready to do. Bouscular Department. Make sure y'all get ready for these new joggers and these new sets. Fire. That's what real businessmen do. They build businesses, they build it up, and if it's successful, once it gets to a certain level, they sell it off and do it again, or they make sure they make money off that business, regardless if it's going to be successful or not. And that's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Any one of y'all can walk in the bank and get any type of money, get a loan, learn the business game, learn the credit game, and learn the loopholes, learn the trust fund method, and make it happen. So that's how you build your personal credit. That's how you get personal guarantors, or that's how you get build your business credit into getting loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. That's what you have to do. And if you don't do that, it won't happen. Easy as that. Shout out to all my real King Hussle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there, because without y'all, there would be no me. Y'all motivate me, keep going. Y'all motivate me, keep dropping the sauce. And y'all motivate me, keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's ready to enter the world of financial freedom, you tired of being broke, you ready to learn the trust fund game, you ready to learn the credit game, the number one money game in the world, you ready to learn how to do these methods the right way and start getting paid, get your FaceTime 101 Limited Gems financial freedom lessons right now. 600 Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the 600 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me the screenshot, let me know your payment ready, and we will go from there. If you guys do not send me a screenshot with the 600 on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, let me know you're ready. You will not get a response. Easy as that, all right? So make sure you guys are following instructions. In these lessons, you will learn how to make passive income. You will learn how to invest. You will learn how to make $1,000 to $5,000 a day, if not more, sitting in a chair just like this. You will learn how to make $30,000, $15,000 to $100,000 a month, all profit sitting in a chair just like this. That's $500 to $3,000 a day. You will learn how to invest, make passive income. You will learn how to do methods the right way, so you can, make you some money. You're going to learn the business, the money game, period, all right? So make sure y'all get y'all FaceTime 101 in the gym, 600 Cash App or Bitcoin payment. This will be a one-time call. If you need my assistance from there on out, each month will be an additional $200 fee, all right? So get y'all lessons. Let's start making money. Also, book y'all seat on the crypto tour, in-person limited gyms. $3,500 in-state, $4,500 out-of-state, all right? $500 deposit, the rest of the money when we meet in person. Okay, so get these lessons in person, meet me in person, get taught in person, get taught hands-on how to work smarter, not harder, learn everything that you need to succeed and win in life, credit, everything, all right? So make sure y'all getting them lessons. Also, get your new age credit repair lessons. I will teach you how to clean, repair, and build your personal credit. I will teach you how to leverage it towards your business credit, get an LLC, an EIN number in your business bank account, and start getting loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. I will teach you the money game, which is the number one money game in the world, which is credit. I will give you the opportunity to become a credit consultant by the board. You'll get your certificates and all that. You'll get your templates. You'll get the codes you need for bankruptcies and all that. And bankruptcies fall off your credit report after 7 years. So I don't know why people are complaining. Like, y'all rather be broke with bad credit or have some money with bad credit. Make it make sense. Yeah, so make sure y'all getting y'all credit lessons. I'm really helping people get paid and change their life the easy way. I'm just a person from the hood who came from the streets just like everybody else, who just trying to make it make sense for everybody else. I slept in a car for 8 months. Now I'm in $1 million house. You can do it too. All right, so get y'all credit lessons. Also, make sure y'all go subscribe to the Telegrams, the Matrix Code and New Age Credit Repair on Telegram. Dropping good information. You need credit lessons, New Age Credit Repair. You need load ups, Cash App, Bitcoin methods, all that good stuff over there. The Matrix Code. Go follow them. Links in my community post and bio. Make sure. Oh yeah, still look for people for the production company. Still look for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, and women for the production company. All right, so we're gonna do a lot of skits, blogs, movies, music videos, traveling, podcasts, modeling, a lot of stuff going on. All right, so make sure y'all tap in. You got talent, you ready to work, you ready to travel, ready to make some money. Content equals views equal money. All right, so DM me, you ready to work, you ready to have fun. You got actual talent, you got actual product to push out there. Don't be just a a rapper or somebody out there with like 2-3 videos out there. Don't push your music. If you ain't putting no type of effort behind whatever you got going, 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna look at you. If you've been putting money and pushing and marketing and promoting your stuff and really serious about it, I'm gonna see that and we're gonna talk. All right. So make sure y'all tap in with me, King Hussle X1M on IG. All right. Make sure you go subscribe to the new YouTube channel, No Rags, Just Riches. Make sure you go subscribe to the music YouTube channel, King Hussle X1M. Dropping new content, new music videos. Let's turn up. Go run them views up. Go run them comments up. Go run them likes up. Go share them videos. Make sure you go follow me on IG, King Hussle X1M. Make sure you are following the clothing brand, the clothing line on IG, Bouscalet Apartment. Fire joggers and pieces about to drop. Y'all gonna love these. New podcast coming soon. Call it what you wanna. So make sure y'all tapping in on my IG because I'm gonna be going live with people having good conversations about everything in the world. Make sure y'all follow me on my Rain channel, Sleeping with the Rain. Make sure y'all follow my horror channel, Goosebump Horror Stories. I can really get y'all rich. I can help y'all get paid and passive income. Join the team, and it's your boy King Hussle. I'll see y'all at the next video. Peace.